Good evening. Welcome to Katy Visual and Performing Arts Center. My name is Gregory Magyar. I'm the Executive Artistic Director here, and it is a privilege to welcome you to the first of our productions that is not an actual storybook theater presentation for our younger actors, but an open enrollment for actors of all ages, specifically for our homeschool program, to be held on our smaller stage. As some of you may know, we had an audition-only program this semester for our homeschool students as well. They're also now in rehearsal for The Miracle Worker, and the use of our second stage gave us the opportunity to have 2 productions for the homeschool program. And these students opted to be a part of Totally Red, so we're thrilled to have them. We're thrilled to welcome you here tonight. And without further ado, we want to remind you that videotaping is strictly prohibited, although you will be able to purchase videos from Supernova Productions. He's videotaping tonight. It's the gentleman in the back of the room, and you can say hello to him after, and he'll give you details. Very easy to do. Remind you, if you're going to take any photographs, please turn the flashes off. And we hope you enjoy the show. Welcome to Totally Red.
Once upon a time, in a wonderfully magical place called Fairy Tale Land, there existed a little girl known to the world as Little Red Riding Hood.
I know what you're thinking. You're saying to yourself, that old fairy tale, I've heard it a million times.
I guarantee you've never heard it told like this before.
You see, over the centuries, theater has changed a lot. So, we thought it might be fun to take a familiar story, like Little Red Riding Hood, and use it to show you how much it has changed.
We're going to start with the style we like to call storybook theater, and then we're going to have a little fun with it.
So sit back and get ready for the total experience of
Totally Red. Little Red Riding Hood was a very special little girl. Because, although she was in the 8th grade, she never complained, never talked back to her mother, and always tried her best at everything she was told.
We told you this was a fairy tale.
One day, her mother, who was a good and kind woman, who never embarrassed Little Red by saying such things as, "Who's your little boyfriend?"
or by wiping Red's face with spit on a hanky in public,
asked her to do a very important favor for her.
Red, dear.
Yes, Mother?
Would you be so kind as to take this to Granny's for me?
Of course, Mother. What is it?
Just a few goodies I prepared in the basket.
Low fat, low cholesterol, I hope.
No, I made her think she would enjoy.
Oh, is Granny's lumbago acting up again?
Yes, the poor dear.
I'll be happy to walk it over. It's such a lovely day.
Everyone walks the Fairy Tale Land.
They're very environmentally conscious.
And so, even though Little Red was right in the middle of doing something she really enjoyed, she immediately stopped to take the long walk through the woods to graze, never once complaining.
Well, this is turning into quite a fairy tale.
Don't forget your hood, Little Red.
Thank you for reminding me, Mother. And so Little Red set out through the woods to Granny's.
Your Granny made this for you. She'll be happy to see you wearing it. I forgot to warn her about that tricky big bad wolf. Oh my.
I'm bored. There's nothing to do in these stupid woods. I always want to eat when I'm bored. I know it's a bad habit, but hey, I'm full of bad habits. I mean, they don't call me the big bad wolf for nothing. If only something would. Hello.
Oh, look, flowers. I'll pick some for Granny.
What have we here? Maybe today won't be so bad after all. Watch a pro in action. It's amazing how good I am at being so bad.
Oh, a pretty red one. Oh my.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. Allow me to assist you.
Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I was resting by this tree and didn't see you coming. Are you alright?
A little dusky, that's all.
What a lovely hood you have there.
Thanks. My grandmother made it for me.
What a lucky girl to have such a talented grandmother.
I'll be sure to tell her you said so, for she isn't feeling well, and I'm sure your words will cheer her.
You are too kind. I blush.
Not at all. You're a very nice person. What brings you to these woods?
Hopes of meeting someone like you.
Now I blush. Tee.
Living alone in the woods gets lonely at times.
Don't you have any forest friends?
Finding someone interesting in the forest to talk to is rare. Ever tried carrying on an intelligent conversation with a squirrel? Don't bother.
Tee.
You're fun to talk to. You have a wonderful laugh.
I like you too. I'll tell you a secret. I get lonely sometimes too.
You? Anyone as nice as you must have lots of friends.
Not really. We live so far from town.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in being friends with a boring old wolf like me.
Don't put yourself down. I'd be honored to call you friend. Hello, friend. I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
How do you do? I'm called the Big Bad Lou.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lou. Here. Want a flower?
Thanks. No one's ever given me a flower before. Well, friend, what shall we talk about?
Beautiful day, what did you say?
That rhymes.
I beg your pardon?
Beautiful day, what did you say? Rhymes.
I guess it does. Tee.
What a great laugh you have. So your granny isn't feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do?
I'm afraid not, thanks.
What's in the basket?
Oh, lots of wonderful things.
Like what?
Well, and well, you know, I have no idea.
Want a peek?
All right, I don't think it would do any harm. There's potato salad, fried chicken, homemade bread, and strawberry preserves. You'd love my granny.
I'm sure I would. I'll have to have you both for dinner sometimes very soon. Hey! I got a wonderful idea. What if I were to go with you to visit your granny?
What a lovely idea.
Oh, drat! I'm supposed to wait for someone here. Hey, maybe I could meet with you at your granny's lair. Where does she live?
In that lovely house just at the edge of the woods.
The one with the roses on the trellis?
That's the one.
Let's meet at Granny's, shall we say, 1 hour.
Sure.
Agreed.
See you later. Friend.
I may be ill. Too much sugar for my diet. But I have a plan. Such a simple plan, and aren't they always the best? I'll take a shortcut to Granny's, getting there long before she does. She's so naive. What a goody-goody. Oh! Who wants to be friends with a goody two-shoes anyway? I'll get that goodies, and my name isn't the Big Bad Wolf!
And so Lou, alias Big Bad Wolf, fooled Little Red into thinking he was a kind and trustworthy friend.
He was a very clever wolf. He was full of tricks. Even his name was tricky. For you see, Lou is the French word for wolf.
So the wolf had a plan. He would get a red cape, knock on Granny's door, grab Granny, lock her in the closet, put on her nightcap and robe. Then he would pretend to be Granny. When Little Red knocks on the door...
Hold it! Don't tell him the whole story. You'll ruin the ending.
Sorry. Well, anyway, you're going to love the stuff coming up. Watch. Who is it?
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
How do I know it's really you?
Crying out loud, Granny. How many people knock on your door calling themselves Little Red Riding Hood?
You got a point. Even if it was a bit on the sassy side. Besides, I can see your red came through the people. Sorry about that, Little Red. Be too careful these days. Never know what someone might do to that tickles.
Well, since you got cool. Now time to wait for little Miss Goody Goody.
And so, he waits. And waits. And waits.
Who is it?
It's me, Little Red really you, then peek through the people like you usually do.
How do I know it's really you?
Just peek through the people and you'll see my red cape.
What a great idea. So it is you. Come in, my child. I expected you 20 minutes ago.
Really, Granny? I didn't know you knew I was coming.
Well, you forgot. I'm your grandmother, and, grandmothers are very wise. I knew as soon as your mother heard I was sick, she would send my precious little Red to me with a basket full of goodies.
That's amazing. Mother did send me over with some goodies. Oh, Granny, I don't think Mother knows how sick you really are.
What?
Oh, Granny.
What?
Oh, Granny.
Enough with the old grannies already.
What big ears you have, Granny.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
And Granny, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
And Granny, what a big nose you have.
Now hold it. Don't you think you're getting a little too personal here?
Granny, what a big mouth you have.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
You're not my Granny, you're Lou. You're the big bad wolf. And with that, he began chasing her around the room and out the door. Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? It seems to be locked in the closet. Hello? Oh my. Meanwhile, the chase through the woods did not go unnoticed by a local woodsman.
Oh, Red! I know you're in here. Aha! Hold it right there, Wolf. You'll never catch me. Ow! Good thinking, little girl with the red cape.
Thanks. I learned it from a friend. My friends call me Little Red Riding Hood.
Catchy name. I'm Woody, the woodsman. After I get done with him, may I escort you home, Miss Hood? The woods are not safe for someone like you. Hold it right there, big bad! Has anyone ever told you you have a wonderful laugh? I believe someone has.
And that's the end of our story.
Don't worry. Halfway home, Little Red remembered her granny
She and Woody returned to Granny's cottage.
after getting rid of Lou
It is Big Bad Wolf.
and released the granny from the closet.
Granny brought out the goodies, and they all sat down to tea.
And thus another happily ever after in fairy tale land.
The end.
Around the turn of the century, melodrama was very popular. It was light and innocent, full of the wrath of villains and the triumph of heroes. The plots always had many twists and secrets that the characters shared with the audience through an acting technique known as the aside. During the aside, the actor delivered a short soliloquy, expressing his thoughts or revealing a secret to the audience, while the other actors on stage ceased all action.
Something tells me all is not right with this script. Surely the director could not have given all the lines to one actor. Am I right? We shall see.
Certain things were consistent in every melodrama. The heroine always got into trouble because of her innocence and naivete, and the villain always tricked everyone with his cunning.
This villain is tricking everyone with her cunning. I distinctly remember rehearsing those lines. So I stand idly by and suffer this injustice. I shan't. Cease, you overrated scene stealer! Those are my lines. You shan't have them.
What spirit? But nothing will make me relinquish center stage. I'll never get back your lines.
Hold it right there, narrator one. I'm stage manager here, and I say return those lines to your throat.
Caught in the middle of the act. Curses! I've been recast.
And in the end, the hero. Oh, it came to the rescue and saved the girl. Now enjoy the scene between the big bad wolf disguised as Granny and Little Red Riding Hood as it might have been seen in America in the 1890s. We call it The Perils of Being Misread.
Or meeting the wolf in the woods as a trip.
Gadzooks! Now to begin my dirty work.
Who is it?
It is your dear, sweet granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood.
This will be like taking candy from a baby, or in this case, goodies from a goody goody.
Come in, Little Red.
But Granny, aren't you going to say, how do I know it's really you, and peek to the people like you usually do?
I must not let her suspect my true identity.
How do I know it's really you?
Just peek to the people and you'll see my red cape.
And Gad, what's a simpleton?
I guess it's really you. Come in, my dear.
Hello, Granny dear.
What happened? I expected you 20 minutes ago.
Really, Granny? I didn't know you knew I was coming.
This calls for fast thinking on my part. You forget, I'm your granny. Those grandmothers are very wise. And I knew as soon as your mother heard I was sick that she would send my precious little red to me with that basket full of goodies.
That's amazing.
Come closer, dear.
Oh, Granny, I don't think Mother knows how sick you really are.
What?
Oh, Granny.
What?
Oh, Granny, what big ears you have.
I beg your pardon.
The old girl must be hard of hearing despite the size of her ears. I said, what big ears you have, Granny.
Oh, the better to hear you with, my dear.
And Granny, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
And Granny, what a big mouth you have.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Ah! You're not my grandmother! You can!
Parsons, I've been discovered.
And all this time I believed you to be my friend. How could you do this to me?
I'll tell you why he did it, miss. He was hoping to get Granny's goodies for himself. I was delivering wood to Granny and heard him talking about a sinister plot. I waited outside for the exact moment to catch him in the act. You really should stop talking out loud to yourself.
This is a pretty kettle of fish.
You snake! I wish I were a man to give you the thrashing you deserve!
What spirit dare I ask to walk home? My name is Woody, the woodsman.
How brave he is, how stalwart. If only he would ask me to walk me home.
My name is Red.
Red Riding Hood.
Let's go, you!
Parsons, the game is up.
May I have the honor of escorting you home, Miss Hood?
Why, thank you kindly, Mr. Woodsman.
Call me Woody. Did anyone ever tell you you have a great laugh? One of the most renowned playwrights of all time was William Shakespeare. He wrote in a poetic style that could even make the most mundane subject sound beautiful.
During the Elizabethan period, women were not allowed on stage. All female roles were played by young boys. We would now like to recreate the style of theater as we represent the scene between Little Red Riding Hood
Frailty, thy name is woman.
and the Big Bad Wolf.
The devil hath the power to assume a pleasing shape.
One may smile and be a villain.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
The play's the thing.
Alas,
Alas,
we now present
Much Ado
About
Red.
Red.
Allow me.
I thank thee, kind sir, and beg thy forgiveness. I had not counted on walking upon my legs as well as thine. How goes it on your account?
Alas, 'tis well with me, fair maid. Do not concern yourself on my account, for I counted not thee as I lay prone under yon tree. Is it fair with thee? For fair thou seem to me.
Fair, if thou dost find thus fair.
What comely hood you display,
'Tis of the hand of my grandmother.
and the hand of fate. I have embraced you with such a relative.
I shall tell her you spoke well of her. But well, she is not, and thou art will cheer her.
Thou art kind, and thy kindness maketh me blush.
Nay, good sir, 'tis kindness well deserved. What bringeth thee to these woods?
Perchance to meet someone as fair as you. 'Tis truth I say you, solitude doth not give good counsel.
I prithee, hast thou no friends to speak of?
Speak of, I. Speak with, nay. Hast thou never spoken with a squirrel? To squirrely speak it best. But thou replaced me for thy solitude.
'Twould be an honor to call thee friend. How say you then? Shall we be friends? And if we shall, then start we now?
What call thee? Friend.
I am called Red Riding Hood.
And I am known as thou. Well, friend, on what matter shall we speak?
Wouldst not thou say 'tis a beautiful day?
'Tis verse.
What say thee?
Wouldst not thou say 'tis beautiful day? 'Tis verse.
Sir, thou dost speak truth.
What have you in this basket?
Many wondrous things. There is, and upon my honor, I do not know.
Shall we peek?
Aye, 'twould not be unfitting. There is a leg of mutton, bread pudding, mince meat pie, and many wondrous pastries. With that you can know my grandmother.
Would that I could. Why, say I nay. I will meet you when my business is concluded. Where shall we meet?
She lives in a lovely house, just beyond the woods.
With the roses on the trellis?
Aye, 'tis the one.
When the hour hath passed.
Till we meet anon. Friend.
I may be ill.
Every generation has its own way of expressing itself. In the 1980s, a street slang evolved from a new style of music known as hip-hop, and the lingo spread like wildfire across the nation. To illustrate this, we decided to take Little Red out of the woods and put her in the hood. So chill like you've red to the hood. Enough said.
Excuse me, let me help you.
Thanks. My bad. That was clumsy. You straight?
I'm straight. Joe, I'm straight. I'll show you didn't peep you. You straight?
Well, Dusty, that's it.
Fresh hoodie sporting.
Thanks. My grandmom's made it.
Straight, she can thread.
Thanks. I'll tell you said so. My. You're a fly guy. What brings you to this spotted hood?
Folks to be in a fly hoodie like you. Why don't we kick it for a while?
Let's chill.
I'm Lou.
I'm Red. Chill day, wouldn't you say?
Beat that rhymes.
Excuse me?
Chill day, wouldn't you say? It rhymes.
Oh, I guess it does. Hey.
You got hip. Hey! What's with the bag?
Lots of eats from my grandmom's.
Like what?
I don't know. Moms just said they were eats. You dig my grandmom's.
I'll have to have you both for grubs sometimes. Hey! Why don't I just stroll with you to your grandma's?
Let's chill.
Snap! I was supposed to wait for my guy here. While I meet with you at your grandma's later. Where's her pad?
The blue crib at the tip of the hood?
You want to fly, Rose Garden?
That's it.
Alright, grandma's in an hour.
Bet later. Oh, what?
I may be ill.
Music and theater have always gone hand in hand, but until the mid-1800s, music was not part of the plot. It was used as pre-show music or placed between the scenes. Then, in 1866, a musical entitled The Black Crook opened in New York City. Song and dance became part of the storyline, and thus the American musical was born.
We're putting on a show. A show is what we said. We now present the musical we call this next in red. The musical.
I am a wolf and everyone knows we are a sneaky lot. Let's talk about the life I lead. Then again, let's not. What difference does it make if I am naughty or I'm nice? I live my life as I see fit. beg your pardon.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Are you all right?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Are you all right?
A little dusty, that's all.
What a lovely hood you have.
Thank you. My grandmother made it for me.
What a lucky girl to have such a talented grandmother.
I shall tell her you spoke well of her. For well she is not, and your words will cheer her.
You're too kind. I blush.
Not at all. You're a very nice person. What brings you to these woods?
Hopes of meeting someone like you.
Now I blush.
Living alone in the woods gets lonely at times.
Don't you have any forest friends?
Finding someone interesting in the forest to talk to is rare. Ever tried carrying on an intelligent conversation with a squirrel? Don't bother. You're fun to talk to.
I like you too. I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
How do you do? I'm called the Big Bad, Lou.
Nice to meet you, Lou.
You have a wonderful smile. You have a wonderful smile, such a beautiful smile. And when I look in your eyes, it's hard to tell you lies. For you're my friend, my dearest friend. You're my friend till the end. You have a wonderful smile, such a beautiful smile. And when I look in your eyes, I know where your heart lies. You're my friend, my dearest friend. You're my friend till the end. For you're my friend, my dearest friend. You're my friend till the end. Here, want a flower? Thanks. No one's ever given me a flower before. Oh, well, friend, what shall we talk about?
Beautiful day, wouldn't you say?
That rhymes.
I beg your pardon?
Beautiful day, won't you say? Rhymes.
I guess it does.
What a great laugh you have.
Thank you.
So, your granny isn't feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do?
I'm afraid not. I'm taking her this basket of goodies. That should make her feel better.
Hey, I just had a wonderful idea. What if I go with you to visit your granny?
That's a wonderful idea.
Oh, drat. I'm supposed to wait for someone here. Hey, what if I met you at your granny's later? Where does she live?
In that lovely house, just at the edge of the woods.
The one with the roses on the trellis?
That's the one.
Then let's meet at granny's. Shall we say 1 hour?
Okay, see you later. Friend.
I may be ill. But I have a plan. Such a simple plan. And aren't they always the best? I have a hunch that we're gonna do lunch. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. What a tasty beast. Oh, I'm such a beast. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Why do I have to go to grandmother's house? Why do I always have to be such a louse? If she knew what I have in my sleeve, I can't believe that the girl's so naive. And yet, she has a wonderful smile, such a beautiful smile. And when I look in her eyes, it's hard to tell her the lies. I want to be friends with goody two shoes anyway. I'll get that goodies, or my name is the Big Bad Wolf.
style of theater that seems to break all the rules.
Perhaps the only rule in avant-garde is there are no rules.
Some people consider it to be deep and meaningful theater, full of symbolism and metaphor to enlighten one's inner soul.
And some people just think it's weird.
You decide.
Now let us journey together as we share our final experience called Call the Moment Red.
I am a tree.
Life is a tree.
I am a deceiver.
Deceiver. Deceiver.
I lay wait by this tree.
I am a tree. I fall. Trees fall.
No, trees are most oft felled.
Allow me. I did not mean to fell you.
Deceiver. Deceiver. Who needs wolf?
You are kind.
Beware of what kind.
Where are you going?
I'm to Granny's with goodies.
Wait, what is your name?
I'm still searching to find who I am.
Who are you?
Red.
Red like the sun. Red like the cardinal. Take flight, little cardinal. Take flight from this one.
I am Lou.
Deceiver. Deceiver. Moo means wolf. Beware.
May I journey with you?
A journey with a friend takes you to a better place.
Beware.
Friend.
I may be ill.
I am a tree.
Once upon a time, in a wonderfully magical place called Fairy Tale Land, there existed a little girl, known to the world as Little Red Riding Hood.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? You've been locked in the closet. Hello? Oh my.
And if we could have our cast to come back out on stage and gather at the front, and we can get a moment to have some photographs for those of you who brought your cameras.